Hello, Sal Bonavita here. That was El Café de Chinitas by Federico García Lorca. I probably pronounced all that wrong, but hey, there you go. I've left a link in the description so you can download the tab. And in this video, I'm going to go through this piece one line at a time, first at normal speed and then slow it down. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to get too heavily involved in what this is. I'm just going to mention very briefly that this is a petenera, and the petenera has 12 beats in the cycle, similar to bulerías with the counting starting on 12. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to treat it like a normal piece of music, one line at a time. So let's go. Measures 1 to 4. The first line goes like this. Now what we've got here, the first 3 measures are all alternation of Picado. I'm using M and I throughout those whole 3 measures. You can use I, M, whatever suits you. So let's just go through it nice and slow. And then E, A, M, I, raschiato twice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, nice and slow. Line 2, which is measures 5 to 8, we have this. The thumb is playing on the bass. In the first measure we've got this and an A minor chord. So the bass, and I'm using M down. So bass and 2 strums with the M. You can use I if you want. I prefer M. So we've got this, and then E 7th, and then back to A minor. So those 2 measures again. And then measure 7 is this. We've got basically what would be an F chord without the bar. It's just covering the first 4 bass strings, or the bass strings. But we're shifting it up. Instead of on the first position, we're going up to the 3rd position. So we've got this. And this strum with the M is not covering all the strings. I'm trying not to touch the top 2 strings. And then down to F. This is basically a G chord, F chord, and an E chord. And with this one, we've got this. Down, up, down, down, up, down with the I finger. So let's do that 5 to 8 again, slow. Now, line 3, which is measures 9 to 12, that's actually repeated. You'll see I have some repeats there. So let's go through the first repeat, measures 9 to 12. It's this. So So that's it. We're not talking about chords here. We're just going to go. I'll just go through the things slowly. You can see the sheet music. Three notes here of the A minor chord, and then fourth finger up here. This gets a little bit tricky now because you're looking at a couple of sort of twisty little motions here, and then the second finger on the B, and now the fourth finger from this G up to the D on the second string. So the third measure is this. And from this position, we're stretching across the first finger on the F and the second finger on the C, and then you lift that. So we've got this. And then stretch across. Now the little finger on the C, and then the open B. So we've got this. And then again the first finger on the F and the second finger on the A on the third string. So we've got this. Let's go through measures 9 to 12 again. And then after 12 you go back to 9. Skip to 13. I'll go through again that 1, 2, 3, the third line from measures 9 to 13. First 9 to 12 and then 9, 10, 11 and jump to 13. So let's go through it again. I've got to stop talking here. Okay, here we go. Now, measures 14 to 17, which is line 4 at the bottom of the page, is this. And then we go up to this chord that we were doing before, the G chord. It's like a full bar but without the bar, if you know what I mean. It's a G chord, but we're only using the 3 bass strings here. So we got this on the G chord, and then down to the F, and then the E major chord, and then E, A, M, I. So measures 14 to 17 again. Now measures 18 to 21 is a repeat of measures 1 to 4. I'll go through it once. That's actually repeated again. Let's go on to measure 22 to 25, which is pretty much the same as measures 5 to 8. Okay, measures 22 to 25, the last line is this. And on measure 25, you've got the E major chord. Once again, 22 to 25. And that brings us to the end of this piece of music. If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe to this channel if you want more of the same. There's plenty more. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.